Welcome to World Sports News with Ernie. Behind the desk is your co host Ernie, and on top of the desk is his faithful companion, the rubber ducky. We on Sports News Review call him Felix. Alrighty, Ernie. It's been a week since we did the last edition of World Sports News with Ernie. Well, Ernie, we'll start our first World Sports News item with badminton, and it's in the country of Malaysia, in the capital city, Kuala Lumpur. The 2025 Petronas Malaysia Open was held at the Axiata Arena. Alrighty, Ernie. So, going with our World Sports News with Ernie kind of mantra, which is trying to highlight sports that could promote world peace, such as badminton, and of course the next one, you could darts even couldn't. But let's get into first the badminton, which Ernie, that's like that could promote world peace, especially if you don't like you don't use like as a tool for like just our country is better than our nation is better than your nation, Ernie. Like, well, you are the USA. And it's just I don't know. You have never said I wanted to be the citizen of anything else, but you are a, well, I would say U.S. citizen, Ernie. Ernie is a U.S. citizen. I can't take that away from him. Okay, so, well, Ernie, just like what I'm saying is, I know you just want a nice badminton game. Say okay, and then if it's USA versus any other nation, and but it's just that's the whole thing. It's just, well, Ernie, the world is such, and like we we just like I say, we badminton is a sport that can promote world peace. Like we don't have even looked at frisbee football yet, or frisbee golf, or that should be like an odd sport. You know what, Ernie? That should be the odd sport review. I didn't get a chance. Okay, well maybe I could put it on a board real quick. No, I wouldn't have enough time. But yeah, well, I gotta remember for our next edition of World Sports News. What about frisbee golf and frisbee football? Like frisbee blank, anything for the odd sport review. I forgot about that. Well, anyways, we have 6 items. We have 5 more items besides badminton, but badminton, of course, it's tough, Ernie. We can only promote it. When it comes to like the badminton, as we're looking at it right now, you got it all on the board. It was the name is the Petronas Malaysia Open because the sponsorship. Ernie, I know money, 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 money. I know Ernie doesn't like money, and I bring Felix to counteract because Felix is like Felix is very understanding in this world. Felix is like, well, I like to look into the gambling line. Doesn't mean I gamble. Like I don't gamble. It's just, but Felix and Ernie's like, well, I just don't like the gambling aspect of it. And Felix, of course, is jokingly saying, "Oh, that's because it's hard. It's hard to get any wagers, any betting on the badminton." I said, "Yeah, it's for sure." Ernie, don't worry. There's no betting on badminton. There's not yet. But in a world like a bet world we live in, yeah, it can happen. Well, the studio light overhead is about to keel over here. Whoa. There we go. Now it's back to normal. Okay. Overhead light was about to keel over. Okay, so. Well, already. Well, it's just that, like, we look up Malaysia Hope. People, it's actually, it's easier for people next year to see, or if they want to just see the highlights. It's the Petronas Malaysia Open. It first started the Malaysia Open way back in the day, Ernie. And it's older than you. I'm pretty sure. The Malaysia Open is older than you, Ernie. And since you debuted 1969 or 70, I can't remember. I forget it at the moment, and Ernie's like, "Don't worry about it, and don't have to look it up." Okay, Felix is going, "Yeah, let's just carry on with the show." And is there, and yeah, let's wager that you're not going to finish the show without interruptions again. And I get well, Felix, you got that bet because you won already. Okay, so I will interrupt them a few more times. Okay, so in badminton now, that's like I said, it's just it promotes world peace. I like to. I didn't get to see. It's hard to any of the badminton matches. And if I like to see one badminton match, I like to see the final at least in every event that's like the events that's out there. Now, well, Ernie, we'll mention who won these the events, and in no particular order. I'm just going what I written down first. Okay, the women's single was won by R.C. Young. It's ANSE and YOUNG from South Korea. Okay, so and the women's single it was won by An Si. Why do I keep saying Yi? There's An Si Young, An Si Young, and in the men's division, the winner was from China, and it's SHI Shy and U. Oh, no, sorry, YUGI. SHI YUGI. So Shy Yugi Shayugi. Okay, that is the winner from Japan. Okay, Ernie, not bad. We're 6 minutes 52 seconds into the badminton, and I'm ready to go on to the next story, Ernie. I mean, we mentioned it. It's like as long as we say, hey, there's badminton. It's out there. There's more events out there. Uh, Ernie, they don't even have to come back to Sports News Review to get their badminton because they already. In today's world, everybody's got their own devices. They can go on YouTube, look up badminton highlights, and if they're signed in, it'll keep reminding them, hey, you want to see this, you want to see that, and like the next event and all that. But we'll move on. But then, hey, they also might like darts. Okay, we'll go on to our next story, Ernie, and it's darts. Okay, so let's see the okay, so and alrighty, Ernie, we'll start our second sports news item with darts in the country of Bahrain. Now, Ernie, it's going to be very rare to be able to put the words Bahrain and world sports together because, once again, we really don't do soccer unless Bahrain comes out of nowhere and wins like something huge like the World Cup. It's pretty well. It pretty well will be just the obscure events that can come from Bahrain, which would be like the sponsoring of darts, because you're gonna get the top players, Ernie. The top players will be coming there. Oh, actually, that's the whole mention. Did I mention that? And it's the well, yeah. Well, a lot of the top dart players are in Bahrain. And it was starting on January the 16th and finishing up on the 17th, the Friday. And it was yesterday. Like yesterday was the Friday. Well, they're 6 hours ahead. Yeah, so there is a winner. Okay, so we'll be playing the top playing at Bahrain for the Bahrain. Okay, and the big draw is the current world champion Luke Littler, who's a very young age and winning dart tournaments, and this year winning the the Super Bowl. Last year he came in the runner up in the what I call the Super Bowl of the darts because the end of the year and going into the new year, the championship darts, and this year Luke Littler, the young they call him the young phenom, won this event. He was in there. Now, Ernie, I got to now go into the tablet and go into the search engine now because I didn't have it in the script. I didn't have the script where who won the event, the darts. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go Darts. I'm hoping that it was up already. But okay, since the PDC, the professional tournament. Go look up. Let's see the 20. Okay, the 2025 the calendar. Let's see. It was 16 and 17. Oh, so you know what? There's a lot of these events. I gotta have to go back into it and. Oh wow! It's you know what? It has to. Where is the? Okay, I don't have the Bahrain. I don't have the Bahrain in this one yet, because it's already happened, and that's. I'm in the calendar. I should. I need to go to news scores. Turn. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to get out of the web page of the PDC, only because the reason I gotta get out of the PDC web page is because it's going back at this. It's going back, and they're just doing. They just have current stuff, current darts tournaments right now. So darts, Bahrain Masters 2025. Okay, so okay, I'll just look at the Wikipedia page because I need to go quickly. 2025. Okay, yeah, we already established that. Uh, okay, it's part of. Okay, yeah, we already established. I already established that it's from the 16th. You can see on the board, and it's part. It's the third staging of the tournament is by the Professional Darts Corporation. That's PDC. I don't really, yeah, I don't going to go on their webpage because right now it's the problem going on their webpage to get the info right now, Ernie, is that they they don't have the back. Like I just said it a few minutes ago, they don't have the back. They don't go back. This goes back a few. I wanted to really put this up because I've been taking too long to put the. Yeah. Okay, so Luke, Luke Littler was the defending champion, having won against Michael Van Gerwen 8-5 in the 2024 final. However, Luke Littler lost to Gerwin Price 6-2 in the quarterfinals. So in the finals, let's see. So it was Stephen Bunting I think Stephen Bunting. I see. Let's see, prize money. No, qualifiers. Okay, so qualifiers: Luke Humphreys, Luke Littler, Rob Cross. Okay, so let's see. Asian invitees. Okay, where's the champ? Okay, winner share. Hi, Checo. Okay. Champion. Here it is. 2026. Stephen Bunt. If I say this right. Stephen Bunting, born 9th of April, 1985. Why do all these darts players look very much older? He looks older than someone born in 85. I don't know why. He looks more mature. Just like Littler does not look like someone that's still in his teens. It's really odd how darts. I guess darts is something. Well, I look at Stephen Bunting. Actually, no, he looks about his age. He looks about his age. I was looking at a small photo. When I blew up the photo, I looked real carefully. I don't know. There's a mixture between. He looks a little bit more like mature, than his 85. Okay, but then again, it's just because I'm older than that person. Okay, so. His nickname is the Bullet, and from Liverpool, England. He's 39 years old. Okay, so now playing darts since 1977. Okay, and let's see. Fifth. Okay, so let's see. World trophies. He's got a lot of world trophies. He's World Championship. He's won it once in 2014. Okay, so he was that what is like Luke Littler right now. So he won the PDC. Looks like 10 years ago. Okay, so but he's still, it's like golf. Golf and darts are like the same to me when it comes to players, how they can go up and go down the ranks and come back and win it again. Golf has a window like that too, but there's golf injuries. There's injuries in golf too. Golf is 100% a sport, Ernie. I know Ernie's like, isn't it like golf for people that can afford it? I go, yes, yes. Yeah, Ernie's all about equal access to, like, but when it comes to the badmintons and the darts, that's pretty well equal access. You pretty, it's across the board. How can you? It doesn't matter any part of this world. You could organize a dart league in the school to find your good dart players, but what's that like? Where's the point of that? Problem with darts is, Ernie, is that it's always associated with, as I say, drinking establishments in England back in the day, and like pool and billiards, the snooker. So that's the, but just the aspect for us, the darts to me is, I don't know. I mean, darts is such a good recreational backyard. Well, yeah, wind and all that. That's the problem. I mean, the backyards. Yeah, you got the wind factor. You really you're not supposed to have wind factor in darts. But like I said, oh yes, it was at the Dome. Okay, this is the Dome at the International Circuit. Ernie, that's where it was held at. That I forgot to mention that January 16th and 17th. Ernie, the Dome at the International Circuit is kind of like this big sports kind of. Mostly F1 racing is held there for like the main reason that if the Dome exists is it could even be an indoor something for the F1 circuit. When they hold an F1 race, like Formula One race over there in Bahrain, it's going to be at that facility and a pure like race circuit. But if anyone, like, I think only Europe, like in Europe and other parts of the world too, would have like a more dedicated racetrack than just say Monte Carlo. Of course, when they do Monte Carlo, they're just going to use the existing roads, resurface the roads that the track is going to be, the cars are going to run on. But this is a dedicated 100% circuit, wide open circuit where I think they even have room in case someone gets slides out. They and get out of the way for the cars. So, yeah, I mean, and they call it this Dome, and that's just there's parking, so it's a sports complex, Ernie, and yeah, you can hold darts in there. Of course, it's the easiest sport to hold, technically. I mean, it's very easy. Okay, so now, so there is there isn't really other big darts tournaments coming up, Ernie. That's why I didn't put another one up. But there is still some exciting darts tournaments to come up, but not like I said. We just the previous one was the big one. The January the 3rd, was it? That's the big one. That was the and it's like, Ernie, this is a chance like for like Bahrain to get like mentioned, like like mention the country of Bahrain, and plus the darts, the players, make a living, it's once again, Ernie, people have grocery bills, eh? Felix is going, yeah. Felix is nodding, Ernie, yeah. Felix saying, yeah, people have rent to pay, or maybe a mortgage to pay, car pay, automobile, or or if you live in your country, U.S. of A., United States of America, Lorry truck, pickup truck, lorry, pickup lorry, payments. So I'm just mixing the English, the Queen's English with American English. Just pickup truck is a lorry. A lorry is a truck, and so there's so much aspects in this world, Ernie, and we need we all need funds, and nothing motivates the human, Ernie, as you know, because you are. But we we all can't have this privileged lifestyle in life where we start off on a television show in life, and you know after 35 years you get a retirement fund. And I know the Children's Television Workshop, as they say, the TCT is a CTW. Yeah, I mean, like, there's so much that like they just don't demand a lot out of Ernie like they used to, and because you know, and now like Ernie's like, I just want to talk about himself right now. You got a point, Ernie. You got a good point, Ernie. It's bringing up a lot of soft spots right now, especially the show you originally pushed out there. Started a generation of children, peace loving children, loving the world and loving around the nature around them. Good hearted people, and we and of course trying to carry, and as you get older try to carry on that from through sports. And yeah, I mean, the younger folk, they know of you, Ernie. They're well aware of you, Ernie. But it's just the older folk thinking for the younger folk, like, oh, and I say, Ernie, you're still number one with a lot of people in that world. Okay, okay. So, well, I'll hit the pause because we're going to change boards up. We're going to get the second board up. Alrighty, Ernie. We'll go to snooker now. First one we're going to go to is in England, and I'll just put the mouse down in a safe spot, the wireless mouse. Okay. Okay, so the first one we're going to go to is to England, and it's the Johnstone Paint, and it was from January the 12th to January the 19th. Okay, so that one was 6 hours ahead. It's over, definitely over. Now, let's see. Nice break. Wait, okay, so today, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Ernie, do we have a chance here? Today's the 18th. Oh, okay, oh my gosh, tomorrow's the championship. Oh, Ernie, tomorrow is the championship. Okay, we got it in time to say, hey, snooker. Okay, anybody interested? I mean, well, the big tournament was already done. It's beginning of January. They'll have the world tournament. You know what I mean, like the big world tournament. Now, the Johnstone Paint is like the first event after the big, after that end of the year kind of big tournament. And as I say, I say that I thought I was looking for the champ. Okay, so it's a non-ranking snooker tournament. Okay, and then it's Alexandria Place, London, England, and it's the second Triple Crown event of 2024-2025 season, following the 2024 UK Championship and preceding the 2025. We still have the 2024 UK Championship, 2025. I mean, because then the 2025 World Snooker Championship. See, that's the one we just missed. Preceding. We missed. That's the one I think we didn't have a chance to put that one in. But there's still the 2024 UK Championship. This one I got to. I gotta remember. Okay, I gotta remember that one. Now, this one is like I said, is still going. So, like as far as where to watch it, I don't have any chance of watching this except for YouTube, Ernie. That's it. This is definitely got to stay on the board. This whole board's got to stay because we're also like we have Morocco and the WSF women's and in Morocco is going to be the January 18th to the 23rd. So this whole board will stay up, Ernie. It's pretty well all I could talk is what's on this board right now, except for the obvious what I try to fill in by saying, once again we at Sports News Review. With this program, World Sports News with Ernie, and I'm saying this, Ernie, is that so we're trying to say, hey, if you ever you might have liked snooker at one time, it's hard for me, Ernie. I never thought about it. We don't have a professional desk. It's not. I don't know. You know what I mean, Ernie? We don't really. There's not like a lot of money in it, and there's no money at all in it for me. So I don't have. I don't have a calendar where I keep dates of like what I would like to mention, Ernie, is I like to watch the 8-ball championship. That's another thing too. Is how do I remember these little tidbits of I definitely need to watch we watch the program, and as I'm watching this one again, Ernie, you gotta say, okay, now Felix, you say it to me. Okay, now write this down, or put it on the phone, or put it on your menu on something, or put it in your script. You're looking. You need to find the 8-ball championship because Ernie, it's 8-ball is mostly of the United States of America and Canada, but I mean, it's something I know. I really know how to watch 8-ball and 9-ball too. Well, I guess you could do 9-ball in UK, but for snooker, snooker is a whole different. Like most people just going, oh, snooker, pool, billiards, 8-ball, snooker. What's big difference? Where, it's a totally different sport. And even though they use the same, I mean, yes, they use the same cue ball, like a stick, I should say, the cue stick. The balls are smaller than snooker. The pockets are smaller, I think it is. They're big. Actually, I think they're bigger than the pockets. Well, the pockets are smaller in the 8-ball, and the balls are bigger. The table size, of course, we know the snooker table size is a little bit bigger than the billiards of 8-ball. But 8-ball, Ernie, that was mainly to justify having a billiard table in a bar, because if you had it the size of a snooker table, I mean, it's a different game. It's not the same game as changing the table size, Ernie, would just. I mean, it's a matter of learning your parameters of practice, Ernie. And when it gets down to the professionals, they all have to know that they're going to be going to a championship. And it's going to be a regulation size table that they're practicing on. Not, okay, well, since we got the room, we'll play on a snooker size table. Like, oh, okay, that's not how it works. Okay, for professionals. So yeah, I mean, snooker is more worldwide sports. If World Sports News there, I know snooker, but when it comes, if it comes to the snooker, Ernie, here I am mentioning that there's in England and Morocco. That's world sports news and learning. Now, I'm only going to mention the 9-ball champion and the 8-ball champion when it comes to US of A, because that's the mark. At least it's still like around the world. It's like I would love to be able to put that 9-ball, 9-ball or 8-ball, on the board. Uh, the country would be the United States of America, so I'll just put USA. Well, I'd probably put the city USA because it's easy to put USA. So then the name of the tournament and the dates, and that would be like, how do you say, like, probably you'd be able to watch it, but I don't have ESPN. Yeah, see, something like ESPN 2 would be the one where you catch weird events like that, or but to catch the snookers, you need the satellite dishes, and wouldn't it, the WS? There's a chance you might be able to see this on YouTube. If the women's, the WSF Women's Championship that's in Morocco. If anybody wants to see some snooker action and high caliber, like you got the WS Women's on YouTube. As far as this, for the England Johnstone Paint. Well, they have a paid, they have arena they're playing in. They have a television audience that they put on a cable package. So they can't just be giving this away for free on YouTube. Whereas this is in a different category where I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube. You might catch it. If it's not, oh well, you can see you can check out the highlights on YouTube then. But this might be able to be watched on YouTube. The Morocco, the WS Women's January 18th to the 23rd. So today, you could either Ernie, a person could go on to the YouTube, and they could go on and check out the put WSF Women's, and then if there's not live, you could check if they do have it live, you could then it'll be in their history if they're signed in. It'll be in their history, then it'll come up, and that's definitely going to be we're not on we watch. We're going to try to catch it and see if we can watch it, and once we type that in, and we're in a signed in YouTube account, which is Sports News Review, Ernie, it'll give me reminders, and it'll give me reminders of more snooker tournaments, and like that's how I want to. It's all sports, Ernie. If you go, if you come and check the YouTube channel, a lot of NFL stuff on there, and you notice there's no hardly any because we're in Canada. It gives me hockey, but I keep forgetting to put not interested. But I'm not sure I want to do that, but if you just don't click on the hockey, eventually it just stops giving so much hockey suggestions. But other than that, I don't know. So then I'll get on the YouTube to see if we can catch the WS Women's. We can catch the action on it, and well, once you're on the YouTube, and like I said, once it's a person signed in the YouTube, and then they give them reminders, and it's just a matter of hey, if you liked snooker, it was available to watch. Even if you they call it expatriate, of say England, and you miss a snooker action, watching snooker. Yeah, I mean, you don't have expensive cable pack. Well, then you might as well have cable and get ESPN 2 because they might have the snookers on the ESPN 2s. Who knows? That's 6 hours ahead. Yeah, you never know. Something to show, but they can go to YouTube and well, the Johnstone Paint, they'll have to watch the highlights of it. It doesn't matter where in Canada and of course Canada and the United States of America is not going to be given away for free. But this one, I'm pretty sure it might be. Once I said again, Ernie. So yeah, no, I mean there's chances. So we'll go on to our next board. So not bad. We're going to our third board now. Should Alrighty, Ernie. Got a chance to put New Zealand up on the board. And Ernie, I know, well, we're doing sailing. And once again, Ernie loves this. Ernie and Felix would love to go sailing. Yes, and so do I. Yeah. But my health can't do it, Ernie. I'd have to just. These two would have to go on without me. I can. I mean, Ernie, look at Felix. He's already thinking about his nice. What is it like? Captain's hat. He's got a little captain's hat. Ernie, Felix is the captain. Ernie's the first mate. Alrighty. Okay, so the SS the SS SPN SPN. I don't know why I keep calling it SPN. It's SNR Sports News Review. The SS SNR, the SS or the SS review. No, the SNR, the SSSNR. Okay, so sailing. I didn't even get to the event, Ernie. I've already been talking about his boat that doesn't exist. Okay, now sailing, of course. How can you not be? How can it not promote world peace? It's peaceful as it is. Now, I know, Ernie. It's professional sailing. It's yes, I understand, Ernie. There's amateur surfing. Sorry, surfing, amateur sailing races. You know, Ernie, and but it's just a matter of these are all very high tech. Machinery. They want it all to be the same. Ernie is. I think if we explain, in case Ernie, anyone's. I'll explain it again, Ernie, in case anyone just happened to be like, "Hey, why these sports news review have a program called World Sports News with Ernie, saying that they love to promote world peace through sports, and there it is with sailing. Isn't that for the rich person? Yes, but technically, yes. I don't know. Like, yeah, yes, and yes. I understand completely. Uh, I mean, you know, yeah, I understand. But Ernie, I mean, well, when it comes to the crew, the sailing crew, and all, I mean, it's just a matter of like the boats want to. It's good to have all the boats the same, Ernie. Like the Sail GP series has. It's because that way there's no technical advantage from one team to another. Because then, because they do the Sail GP series, okay, this is their boat, and this is you know, and it's all about the tech, just luck of the wind of the draw, like which like how the excuse me, I got to sneeze really bad. I gotta hit pause. Oh, that was a very loud sneeze. Okay, lucky I can hit the pause. That's all the editing I can do, Ernie, is hit pause. I don't. It takes too long for other editing things, and for whatever reason, and messages, warnings, and all that. Yeah. And what I'm gonna say is that okay, so you know, with I got interrupted before with the phone that just went off here and pausing it, but I understand, but for I would like to, even back in the day, Ernie, when I was, young person and going, yeah, what's with the sailing? Isn't that, I'm not going to watch. I would have watched sailing back in the day, even though it was like, well, I'm never going to sail like that and all that. And now it's just all about the TV, the technology, you got yourself a big TV, which I'll always want to have. 100-inch television for me I'd like to have 100-inch television watching sailing from New Zealand right now at nighttime. I just love it. I love it. I'm looking at the background of it. They're showing, and New Zealand is in the background, and it's I guess Auckland. I mean, you know, there's more than this one too. There's a whole series. Now this is a Sail GP series. This is just 2 days now. Yeah, so the 19th. It's oh yes, this one can be watched tonight. I mean, because this they're 16 to 17, 18 hours ahead. So yeah, Saturday night it could be on one of the. I wouldn't be surprised if it's on one of the sports channels tonight. Hopefully, one of the sports channels puts it on. I'm gonna record it and then watch it later, and yeah, that'd be pretty awesome. I like to watch sailing, and just like yes, I would love to watch sailing late at night. Okay, it's the scenery, just everything about it. Okay, so that was I looking at this? Yeah, there's more to the Sail GP. I wonder if yeah, because yeah, Sydney's coming up in February, and then Los Angeles. They got San Francisco, and then Rio de Janeiro, and then New York June, and then Ports. Then they go to England, Portsmouth, and then they go. Where's this one? Okay. Oh, they're going to Italy. This time this year there's one in Italy. It's going to be not till September of 2025. Okay, it's going to be a while. Then Geneva it must be on the lake. Okay, I guess how is that going to work? Okay, we'll see. That's a different one. Okay, then Spain, of course, is usually a popular one. Then the Middle East, and then Abu Dhabi is going to be the final one of the year. Now, no Canada this time, even though it's so successful. The broadening, it was very successful for Canadian event, but Ernie, it was even though it was like a very successful event in Canada. They have to they didn't expect such good fan participation. I think these events have been planned like years in ahead. Because if they were planned yearly, there would have been another one at Sydney. I'm pretty sure because it was such a good it just came out. The Canadian, then New York came out pretty good too. So yeah, I mean, there's early. I mean, this, like I said, it's all about promoting world peace sports, and so far, I mean, we've all listed sports, of course, that can promote world peace, and of course, the biggest one is the surfing. Surfing. Our last news item. Okay, sir, we'll go to our last news item, Ernie, and it's surfing. Okay, so it's the only big event we have right now for surfing, Ernie, is I was expecting probably we missed all the good ones like that. Like I would like this. We'll catch the Tahitis. We'll catch the when we'll catch those later. But right now the WSL plus the WSL you get a chance to watch it too. So you might, I mean, well, being that it's going to be in Hawaii, USA, I'm going to say that for anyone in the United States of America, there's a good chance if you got ESPN that they're going to probably have it on ESPN, one or two or something like that. I mean, it's in Hawaii this time. And in Canada, the TSNs don't do it. Sports World, Sportsnet doesn't do it. The backup option is YouTube. You got YouTube, where the WSL. I've watched whenever we watch the Philippines live, and there's junior. Actually, you can watch the junior event right now, the junior surfing event, and they're showing live stream on their WSL, the World Surfing League, YouTube channel. So, but right now the Lexus Piper. Yeah, so I wanted to put it up now, Ernie, because surfing is the big one, Ernie. Surfing is where I even like I think I showed it where oh yeah, it's worth showing it. I'm gonna show it, Ernie. Ernie, did I want to show Ernie my shirt. I found. Oh, 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 oh. You go to. I get a lot of my clothing at Goodwill, and one of like Goodwill, they're one of those kind of deals, like the thrift stores, like that, things like that, and let's see, this might take too long. My back is killing me. Okay. Oh no, it's gonna take. Oh, okay. Well, anyways, I found the surfing. It was a really, really, really good condition and surfing on it. And thing is, Ernie, I put it. I look at it. It's in the laundry hamper. It's at the bottom of the. I'm really stiff right now. I can't really walk right now. Okay, look, I was gonna walk over. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna get back here and lie down. Oh, okay. Well, Ernie, it was just that I'll show it to you after when I'm doing laundry. I'll show you I'll show you it. Again, I'm gonna even though it smells clean, I'm gonna wash it and I'm gonna put it away. And I'm not wearing it till it's t-shirt weather. Where when I walk outside, when I go outside, the t-shirt doesn't need to be covered up with a jacket, quote unquote. Right now, Ernie, I don't put on all my good t-shirts. I just put on the old t-shirts I don't care about because it's just getting covered up with a jacket. So no need to waste my good, no need to waste laundry. Like I'd rather rewash that t-shirt that I don't care about 10 more times than one more, even washing that surfing one just once. That's it. I don't want to wear it to at least, like I said, till when I go outside and there's I'm not wearing a jacket, and then I get to wear that shirt and surfing on it, and I'm just so happy about it. Ernie, I want to make my own T-shirt, but the problem is I'm going to give myself away. I'd like to put how do like oh yeah, one of my logos like World Sports News. Oh yes, yes, yes. I can do that. I could do that. I could do like yeah, this is mine. So it's like okay, so well looking like a t-shirt like this. Oops. A t-shirt like this. With this. Oh, it's too bright. Can hardly make out the. Oh, okay, can hardly make it out. Ernie. Gotta wait till it's dims down a bit. Is it? There it is. Okay. Yeah. See, there's one of them. Okay, and let's see. Here's another one. Well, it's too bright again. Yeah, it's too bright again. I gotta wait to. Okay, maybe I could lower the light. If I lower the light, yeah, if I do it now, okay, yeah, okay, that'll work. There's another one, Ernie. Okay, here's another one. That looks really good. And oh well, obviously. Oh, here's a good one. Yeah, I like this one too. So, let's see. Okay, yeah, and Ernie, this is like this is the ultimate one to get for me. Like this would be awesome. Okay, I know you're gonna like this one too. Even though like if I do some kind of soccer, I guess I could use if I do a soccer something, I could use this as a thumbnail. Here's part of and here's another two. It's kind of really. Of course, we all know it's okay. And I know you. I know you like. Would you like this? Would you like Ernie and Felix would like this person? Would like? Would you like this player on your team for your football team? American football, yeah. How about we also got some other prospects for here. He also is a American football prospect right here. And let's see. Here we got him. Okay, so that's all. That's all our prospects. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They look like they're trying out for college. College. And let's see. Here's a logo. Ernie, I never used yet. I can. I mean, I can use it, but I haven't used it yet. It's not bad. It's pretty good. I could. That's a good one. That's something I could use on a front of a hoodie. Hey, Ernie, if I was good, you know what? I should learn how to glue fabric together. Make a hoodie for you, and you put it. And you walk. You're on the set with a hoodie with SNR. A hoodie with the SNR logo on it and the front. You know what I mean? With the pouch and everything. That'd be pretty cool. It's just you just gotta, I just gotta know how to. I suppose you know what, I can make one out of felt. It almost look real. I got. It's gonna be a tough one. How to make the hoodie? Yeah, but Ernie, it'd be pretty cool to make a hoodie for you. Make some kind of clothing you can wear. Okay, so well, like I said, that was the big event coming up with the surfing, and well, like I said, Ernie, we tried our best to always promote world peace through sports, and I think this week we did pretty good. It's just that if I need to remember to get the art sport reviews, and I could start throwing some odd sport reviews like the frisbee golf, one week, a frisbee football next week, or mix it up with some other things. What we haven't done is polo. We really. I'm not sure about the polo. No, we're not there yet, Ernie. But of course, our DJ Donkey would like to watch polo. So why not? It's of the same family, but it is of the that same breed. I forget the scientific breed, name, but a horse and a zebra and a donkey. They're sort of the same, family. And okay, so, but you know, like I said, I like doing this show, Ernie. I end up just living in my own zone. Like I'm really zoned out when I do this show, Ernie. I just like I'm totally zoned out. I have a lot of issues in life, and one of them is, of course, is just have to lie down all the time. Now I'm hurting again. But I mean, I just wasn't up to doing the show the last few days, and Wednesday was usually what we go for Wednesdays. Ernie, we're gonna do another show on next Wednesday. Well, Monday, we're not switching to Monday nights yet, Ernie, because there's one more thing happening, and that's the NCAA college football is Monday night. I'm pretty sure it's Monday night. And at Sports News Review, we're all about the like we're all about the football. We like football at Sports News Review, and like I said, Ernie, we had to do World Sports News with Ernie because or else Sports News Review just well, it's like wait, if we're talking football, we should have just had football news and review. You know what I mean? Football news and review, and that would have covered. I wouldn't. I would never do need a program like World Sports News with Ernie would not be needed because like I said, Ernie, you are the glue. Your show, World Sports News with Ernie, is the glue that makes it relevant for the like the word put the stamp. You know, be able to glue the word relevant on Sports News Review. If without World Sports News with Ernie, as I can see using use a metaphor, your show as a metaphor, Ernie. I mean, it's just not the same. I mean, I really, when like I said, Ernie, I started out, I really thought I was going to be doing all sports in USA and Canada markets. But then I was like, remember Ernie? I was like, I don't watch all these sports anymore. The only real American sport I watch now is NFL. And it's in Canada, the CFL. I'll watch the CFL for the Canadian Football League, and I'll watch of course the NFL, and then I'm gonna watch the UFL. The UFL, yeah, United Football League, and I'll watch American college football. But I don't, soccer. Get into the soccer. It's just mostly MSL and if only if the Toronto FC and the hockey's now for Toronto Maple Leafs. But see, and I just I don't know. It's just amazingly how I came up with the idea. World, watching back in the day, I'm watching like I've said it before, Ernie. Where back in the day, watching the wide world of sports and just trying to blend the worlds together again. You know what I mean? I just, what can I say, Ernie? I have to say over and out, as we say. Our catchphrase for Sports News Review is over and out. And when Ernie, I gotta tell you the truth. The more I say over and out on Sports News Review, on the World Sports News with Ernie, the more I do the over and outs, the more I just feel like I get detached from world sports because I get right now I'm so concentrated in my own personal life and commitments I have to do, what little I have to do, commitments during the daytime. I really don't have anything much, but if it's just something that takes me out of my abode and get out of the place of space, personal space you're living in, if it takes me out of there and takes me to outdoors, it's hard for me to do anything nowadays. So yeah, I mean, but I don't. It's so odd, Ernie. Here I am with lots of time, but not enough time. Just struggle. I don't. I gotta get plenty of rest now, and like I said, it's kind of an odd time that I know it's Sports News Review is doing World Sports News with Ernie while there's NFL games going on right now. But I mean, I'm gonna turn on the big TV and watch the second game of. And I probably missed a good game, Kansas City. But Ernie, I really had to do this program today. It's just if I didn't do it today, okay, Ernie, I'm just saying I would have not been able to do this Sunday and Monday, and Tuesday we should be we're probably doing NFL news with Sylvester, so that I could do. Your NFL, and then and I could do an NFL news with Sylvester Tuesday, and then then in our next edition of World Sports News. We'll have a script. I'll be a lot quicker because I'll have these done already. I need a rhythm to do a script, Ernie. I need a rhythm. That's what it is. I need to roll with it. If I don't roll with it, I have to start all over again and just do like this style. So with all this, Ernie, it's gonna. You know what? We'll end this at an hour in 8 seconds. Okay, so for sitting on the desk, Felix, and for Ernie behind the desk, Ernie. All three of us are saying over and out.